Oh my god. Oh, I saw the infinite void. I saw the infinite azure. Oh. Cough, cough. Oh, we made it though. We made it. We're back. We made it through the other side. The catastrophe was so bad. It even infected the computer, and because of that, we're now on LD player instead of BlueStacks. Yeah, that F-35 crash that we found, and we've been trying to integrate it with the other plane to try to make a good like combination of them that we can actually use to fly. Like, they're not working well together. Surprise, surprise, and like, the fumes are just really bad. Cause everything to just like break. That's a catastrophe. Okay, we got it though. We're back. So BlueStacks, more like blue screens. Ayo. Dab. Ben is right. BlueStacks is now. BlueStacks is never gonna. I'm never gonna stream BlueStacks again, I think. BlueStacks is costing me nothing but pain and suffering over the past couple months. Ever since they switched from BlueStacks 5 to BlueStacks X, it's all gone downhill. I'm now a hater. I now hate BlueStacks. I will not recommend it to my friends, my family. Big BlueStacks X on that entire thing. That might just be a skill issue though, so you know what, maybe not. If it works for you, good, but I'm an LD player, Chad, now. A combo F-35 P-61. Is the P-61 the one that you said that we wanted to make? At one point, I think I officially said that the original plane that's like that I found here on the, you know, because how the story worked is I came to this hangar. You know, I might have just stumbled upon it. Don't worry about how I got here. Don't worry about whether or not I legally own it. That's neither here nor there. The important part is I found this one with the beat up runway, and it's very dilapidated and defunct and decrepit. What's the word I was thinking of? There was a word that I used There's a specific D word that's not any of those ones, I don't think. I don't know what it was, but. And then there was a training plane, I think is what the official lore was. Can a P-61 be a training plane? We can make a combination of 3 planes, that's fine. But there was only one plane here when I got here, and that was that like cruddy yellow like training plane looking thing. That was like from that one there was like a video I looked at forever ago with like the plane sounds. I think I did it on like a Just Chatting stream, and one of them was just like, oh, that's like a perfect, it's gonna be that one, and that was the official one. But yeah, if a P-61 crashes here, or if we get enough parts for it, we can make a Frankenstein's monster. That's on you guys to do. I'm not the service crew, I'm just the pilot. I do help out when I can, but you know, you guys got to do something around here. I don't want to, you know, union rules. You guys aren't unionized, but pretend you are for the purposes of me not helping you. Right? I don't want to step on any toes. I found this deed in the storage room and it is signed. What does that mean? Oh, that's me, Blammy. Let me just take that from you. Yeah, no, that's my signature. My signature's really bad. Let me just. Thank you, Blammy. Okay. No, that was mine though. Thank you. I was wondering where I put that. Don't worry about that though. Don't worry about the legality of this. What we should be worried about is the legality of catching up on the story, because we skipped out on half of it. By the way, how did the stream die for you guys? I'm actually wondering that. Like, was it just like I was talking and then mid-sentence I just stopped? Or did you guys get a little bit of me like realizing like, oh, everything's frozen? Oh, just dang, that's unfortunate. Because what happened was I was reading, and then I went to double click like to go to the next line, right? And then I was like, oh, I could move my mouse. That was the weird thing. I could move my mouse. I could like click into like Discord, and I could click onto like OBS. OBS, like I saw that the meters had stopped, and like I couldn't like alt tab or anything, but I could go to Discord. I could like click on Discord. I didn't try typing. I could have done, but like It was weird, and then everything, and then I was just like, fuck this, and I just held it down. It was really wacky. But yeah, everyone's turning on Taki because they realize, like, oh, Taki, you're kind of a dick. But then Taki's like, well, I'm not that big of a dick. In fact, but then they all want to dogpile on him, which is kind of cool. I like it when an angry mob goes against the villain. I don't know, it's just fun. But then they get stopped because Mirai is here, and she's like, well, we can angry mob him later. Because angry mobs, though cool and fun, they're not really like mob justice. That's a whole other thing that I don't think I'm qualified to speak on. But in like the movies and the TV, it's like it's always a little bit of fun when the mob gets justice. The consequences of that in other situations is that's neither here nor there. But then like Mirai comes in and is like, hey, we can't just like kill him. We have to have like morals. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I think this is about where we left. One thing I hate about some new phones and shit, when your phone doesn't have a button, there's no way to force it to shut down during a crash. Wait, real? What phones don't have buttons? Like, I thought every phone had like a lock button still. Am I that out of touch? I thought every phone still like had a lock button and the volume buttons. I thought those were still physical. And that's how you do it. You have to like hold a mixture of like, for mine, I have a Pixel. You do like the lock and the volume up or the volume down. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with it because I don't want to restart my phone, but something like that. I was gonna say, yeah, wait, like I feel like you have to have at least one physical button. It's because it's not even that hard. Like it put just a lock button. It's that, right? But I had something where there was nothing, so I could... But I had something where there was just nothing I could do when it crashed. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I was say, if it had physical buttons, you might have had to do like a combination of things for when it crashes, and maybe you didn't know the combination. If it had no physical buttons whatsoever, that's a scam phone. You got some bootleg shit right there, Harmonica. It sounds like you got a different one now, so hopefully that will work out better for you. Okay, I think this is about where we were, though. Oh, look, another troublemaker. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The friend. Oh, no. She was talking about hope, so give it a little bit more. She's talking about the hope. Durin wasn't really that. We seized our opportunity. Yeah. Here we go. Since ancient times, hunters have made a living by fighting beasts. Back when there was no Originium, many of them died, but we survived as a people. Courage and hope come hand in hand, and we've never abandoned our courage. So hope will always appear by our side. Don't listen to her. She was the one who wanted to close the mine. Now she's destroyed the mine. She practically admitted it. But Mirai only tried to convince us to close it because overexploitation would cause a catastrophe. And now that really happened. We were wrong to doubt her. You're familiar with the plant in this flask, aren't you? Among the goods that we trade with the outside, the Susuga herb is second only to Originium in terms of trade volume. It only grows in certain areas, and in small numbers. We've had to risk life and limb to harvest it. But I came back to study the possibility of cultivating it and planting it outside its native habitat. This one I'm holding right here is my greatest breakthrough. It can survive outside these mountains. It's the first brick that will lay the foundation of our future as a village. But first, we need to survive. Survive. Hey, it's no longer Angry Villager. Yeah, what were we thinking? We fought so hard to get to this point. We can't just die here. No. We'll lose all our income without the mine. Open your mouth again, and I'm sticking your head in the mud. This entire conversation is a waste of time. This man damaged the netting, tried to lure in beasts to cause chaos, then distracted everyone from what was going on. While on the other side of the village, he had some people moving his assets out, something he clearly planned ahead of time. I've already taken care of them. You'll now head to the shelter in an orderly line and await evacuation. Reinforcements from Rhodes Island will be arriving soon. Now you can walk there yourselves, Or I can knock you out and have someone else carry you. Choose.
Thank you.
There's a beast outbreak, and they're approaching the village. That's the biggest threat we're facing right now. We'll handle the beasts. I can't guarantee we'll get all of them, but we'll do what we can to ensure your safety. No. Please stay here and protect the evacuating villagers. You're the only ones who can. And take care of Mirai for me.
Headman, where are you going?
I'm the headman of Roka Village, and the leader of its hunters. The beasts have emerged from their forests, so I'll fight them to my last breath, even if I'm on my own. Honey, take Suyumaru to the shelter. I think I left my machete in the backyard.
Yes, it's there. Come back safely.
The headman's always treated our family well. It's high time we repaid him. Yeah, we're with him. Whether it's in the mines or in the forests. We've always been hunters. Take up your spears. We'll protect our own village and our own families. Headman, wait for us.
I'm going too. Mom, didn't Dad say there were no hunters anymore?
No, Sumiko. The hunters have always been here, ready to step forward whenever danger approaches. And now they're putting on a show. There are no hunters. I'm the only one. Yo, that's kind of cool. That's interesting, the whole, like... Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of cool, but at the same time, what? I'm honestly surprised that it would make me play this again. I thought because, like, the story, I didn't know how, like, it worked, but I guess it somehow knew that I like, messed up, and it wanted to do that, whatever. I took a photo of the deed, and, oh no, Blamey, no you didn't, no, Blamey, don't worry about that. That's, you know, the deed might show up, I can read the first and last letter, and they were F and L. I'm just gonna assume that means, yeah, Blamey, it's just for fighting Pilot Ace Windfall. You spelled pilot wrong, but that's, exactly, yeah, that's all it means, yeah. You know, Ice, I was checking out the basement under the control tower and I found some weird green glowing jello. Should I put it in the fridge? I tasted some, it didn't really taste like anything. I guess maybe a bit spicy. Harmonica, was that, you ever seen the movie Creepshow? Did you touch the green glowing stuff from Creepshow? Are you gonna be like Stephen King and turn into a giant glowing moss monster? If you do, whatever you do, don't like drink the orange juice vodka. Don't make a screwdriver and stir it with the vodka bottle, because that will just make things worse, honestly. No, what is Creepshow? Creepshow is a horror anthology movie from late 70s, maybe early 80s. I think late 70s. It's great. If you want, like, you've probably seen GIFs of it before. I mean, just because I watch old movies doesn't make me old. I'm not officially old until Thursday, right? Oh shit, speaking of. For those that don't know, I actually forgot to do this. And luckily I'm doing it now instead of before, because I think it would have unpinned when the stream broke. But, where is it? I have a pre-recorded message here somewhere. Ace stuff? There it is. For those that don't know, on Thursday, it's my birthday, and we're doing a Just Chatting, and we're doing, yeah, excuse me. We're doing Just Chatting with, like, Q&A, so if you want to, that's a Marshmallow link. You can go and you can submit anonymous questions or just comments, right? And I'll be going over those or be reading those, and if, you know, in any time I'm not reading it, I'll also be talking about, like, you know, movies, and I'm probably going to be talking about, I'm going to make sushi for myself, because I deserve it. And then I'll share it with you guys too, of course, because you're my wonderful, gorgeous service crew, and of course I would share with you after I get first dibs. But, you know, with just a free chat with that kind of stuff, that's going on, so. Oh, you won't be there for Thursday? I'm sorry, Harmonica. You can send your birthday, you can send your check in the mail now. My birthday stipend. I don't think that's how that works, Ace. I think you're supposed to give your employees stipends. Not that they're your employees, but doesn't matter. What's up, Seth? Damn, I'm old then. Damn. Wisteria's turning 30 along with me, or Wisteria's already older than 30 along with me. I do have to pull at some point. I will be pulling after... At some point, we will be pulling. That's 100% true. I have 12 pulls right now, I think. Maybe 13. I think it's 12. No, 22. 22, that's better. Citizen Kane, unfortunately. Wait, what? Oh, you're saying that you're old because you've watched older movies. I've also watched Citizen Kane, Wisteria. Oh my god, we're so old. You and me, Wisteria. We're like that bird in Citizen Kane. Like the time his wife left him. I love that. That moment's burned in my brain. That and the time... I think I've mentioned it before. When I watched Citizen Kane, I had gone... I wanted to watch Citizen Kane. It was on my list for a while. I finally got it. I had it on my TV, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to, like... It's a little bit later in the day. I'm going to go, like, get some dinner first. And instead of making dinner, I was like, you know, I'm lazy. I don't want to make dinner. I'm just going to go, like, I'm going to go... There's a Jack in the Box, like, near me. So I went to Jack in the Box. I got Jack in the Box. I brought it back. And I hate that cup sizes for restaurants have expanded exponentially since like I was a kid, right? Like, you get a large drink from Jack in the Box. It's the size of like a super... It's bigger than a supersized me. It's like a liter of cola or something like that. Which I still got it. So that's on me, I guess, technically. But I like the fries more so than the drink, right? That's not the important part, though. The important part is I had a giant, like, big-ass Jack in the Box thing. And it's not properly balanced. And I went, and, like, my table is, like, the IKEA table that you can, like... You can pop... It's a coffee table that you get from IKEA, and you can, like, pop it out, and you can, like, eat at it, right? That's what I have in the hangar for, like, my area, like, near my bed. I guess not near my bed, in like the kitchen, near the TV, whatever, it does. And like I was eating there, and like, because it's the IKEA one, it uses like a little piston to like hold it up. And like whenever you're bringing it down, the piston like makes it so it goes down smoothly. But the piston like broke when I was bringing it down, and that thing that was filled with soda, like, cause this was like, I got ready to like start the movie, and then I was like, wait, I need to get like a napkin or something. I go to put the table down with the soda on it. The piston snaps. The table goes down much faster than I expected. A liter of soda just goes everywhere. This was in the first, like, minute or two of Citizen Kane. And I had to pause the movie, and I spent the entire... I, like, cleaned up as much as I could. And I was like, I can't get more. I want to watch this movie, and I'm just sad, and I want to just, like, eat my food now. And so I watched the rest of the movie while my floor was just getting sticky with just soda, and it was awful. It was the worst experience of my life. So those are the two things that are burned into my mind about Citizen Kane. That bird and just a liter of Dr. Pepper just soiling the table and the floor. I eventually, like, the next day, I went over and, like, soaped it up and actually fixed it and everything like that, but it was just, like, I was so defeated. When you lose an entire just soda just to the table, and it's just like, I just wanted to watch my movie. It was awful. It sucked. But those are the two things. Once drank so much water during dinner that the next time I went to the place, they gave me a pint glass. What? I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess, that they remembered you and they were just like, here, it's water too. Like, water's not even that bad. That's kind of like sick. I like that. Gonna get ants like Pipkin Peak. What? I don't have ants. It's okay, Seth. I don't have ants either way. I do have like, there is like a fruit fly, at least one. I think it's just the one. I haven't seen in a bit. He might be dead now, luckily. Hopefully. But he was in here for like a bit. Okay, but that aside, let's what is this thing? After feeding on a Geotex claw beast, leaves its shell. Wait, what? Oh, predator prey. So it's gonna eat this thing. It leaves its shell to use as a defensive tool. Always facing it towards the side with the most number of operators. And reducing damage taken from the front. What? I don't understand this. Pretty much recognized by every employee at the place. I've been going since I was... Oh, that's cute! Oh, we don't have any I guess I used to have places like that. There was a restaurant that, like, my dad and I would always go to, like, Saturday was, like, when, you know, like, Dad's not working, Pop Ace wasn't working, right? So young little Ace was like, oh, you know, this is our time to be together, father and son. Mom gets to sleep in. We're gonna go to a restaurant, and it was a, I don't know how local. I think this is slightly more local, so I don't think I can say the name of it. But like it was just a burger shop basically, and we would go, and like every Saturday we would go, and we would always sit at the counter, and like it's not fancy. It's not a place that you would really want to go every week, but we just went there every week, and it was a fun little cute little moment. And I remember like my dad always saying that, you know, whenever I graduate, this is the food that they're gonna like order for the graduation party and stuff like that. I don't know, I was like 10 or whatever when this was happening, but I always think that's cute, having like a place that you like always go with your family or something, having your like traditions and things. Put this here. Now the old owner retired and the employees are changing again. We only recognize the few now. Aww. Seasons change, time passes by. As the weeks become the months, become the years. They take that shells, make they make shields. Okay, that's what I wasn't sure about. Is like, are they making the shields for themselves or not? That's interesting. Where's this guy going? He's gonna do a lot of, he might kill someone. Yep, there it is. That's what I was afraid about. What's a Poon Poon? No way, Dad brought the milk back. I did buy milk today. So whoa, that's a 3-block? Oh, that's fucked up. I wasn't expecting that one. This is a little bit more concerning than I originally thought. I think I can do this. Dex's Diner in Coruscant. Yeah, I went to Dex's Diner in Coruscant. Dexter Jetster, is that what his name was? Karuskint? It's great, would recommend. My 50s diner. I'm glad, it was some combination of that, so I'm glad I got close enough. Whole event is about the balance of nature, hunter be hunted. It's really, I actually like it, Ben. It was really cool. I like that that was like an actual theme, not only in the story, but also in just like this. And adding more like layers to it, like these guys, is actually really neat. Because originally it was just like the beast that ran away whenever like the predators came, but now it's like this is going on too. And how in the story there was like, oh, the herbivores are like destroying the trees. So how do they get this? Well, it's because they killed all the predators for them when they got the mine going. And it's just like, ah, this is cool story. Look at them going. She gonna live? Yeah, she is. Get it, squirrel. 1, 2, 3. These last ones. Okay, we got it. We can make this faster if I do this too. Wait. If I do this too. I guess this turns them to face us, but whatever, that works. Bing bada bing bada boom. Force is on fire. So this is what happens to Dexter Jetster's 1950s diner in Coruscant whenever the Clone Wars happen. It's very sad, but, you know, that's... war is hell, what can I say? Yeah. Get down, old man. Die! What? Not you, the beast. Well, get down. I'm setting off my Originium arts. Huh? Grab my hand. Are you okay? I'm fine. What was that? Those beasts went down in the blink of an eye. Originium arts using this arts unit. My own special trick. Huh. Parlor tricks. The traps will slow the rest. Leave them to Sumoto's group. We can head over to the other side, where the defenses are thinner. Take it easy, old man. Cut the crap. What's with that look on your face? No. Just thinking back to the days when us hunters fought side by side. It's been 7 years. This is the first time you haven't told me to get lost or called me a traitor. I didn't think you would really take up. Akira's hunting spear? You can say it. I know you weren't Akira's mentor. You didn't think I would go kill those beasts. You weren't a hunter at the time, and you objected to Akira becoming one. His sacrifice changed you. I'm glad you noticed. Old man, there's something... Perhaps you've misunderstood all this time, and I wasn't sure how to tell you. I didn't abandon him to die. Lure powder. You knew. I'm his father. That idiot sacrificed himself to protect your mine. I still remember the look on his face that day. His eyes. His every move. The cries of the beast were everywhere. He opened his mouth to say something, but it was drowned out by the noise. I remember his pale lips. Oh. Could he have been saying... Akira! So, where did all those beasts come from? What did you do? Don't tell me you... Stay away, Master. Don't follow me, no matter what. Come back. We'll stop them here. No, Master. You should know better than anyone. We can't stop an outbreak like this. Many people will be hurt, even killed. The Originium mine would be destroyed. Everything you've worked for would be lost. I can't let that happen. Weren't you against the mine? Just let it burn. Come back. Your life matters more. The beasts are gathering. Time is short, Master. Yes, I was against the mine. Originium is unknown and dangerous. It will bring disaster we can't even predict. I also can't forgive the taking of innocent lives. This was the inevitable result of you failing to respect nature and letting greed take over. But I also remember the day we went into the city together and saw the high-rise buildings, the bright lights and shining signs, all made possible by Originium. Originium is valuable. It will lift the village out of poverty, become the pillar of our livelihood. We've come this far. Don't let this opportunity go to waste. Akira! Wasn't it you who taught me that a hunter must fight for the survival of his clan? Out of the way, you damn beasts! This beast outbreak is the wrath of nature. But I'm also fighting for survival. We stare each other in the eyes as equals. Promise me one last thing, Master. Oh. Lead the others. Survive. Come back, Akira. And please, pass this on to my father, that stubborn old-timer. He said, I'm sorry, Father. I've had enough of your tall tale. He never called me father. That brat. Ugh. But Only the old man's back is visible. But he could hear the sound of water dripping. Tears that had been forced back for too long, finally overflowing. I miss him. Up above! That monster! It's coming. The beasts are coming up. The beasts are coming again. Chikshaw. How could there be so many? We don't have enough hands. You stay here. Set up those traps and stop the beasts. That one is mine. I'm a hunter. That's my quarry.
Yato! Here come the Rathalos! I knew it. After our previous encounters, it now sees all humans as a threat. It landed near the Kashiwao house, and it's getting closer. The reinforcements are still pretty far off. Not all the villagers have made it to the shelter either. This is the worst possible timing. You oversee the evacuation. I'll... Over there! Yato! Beasts! I see 5 of them. The stampede's coming. The hunters' defenses can't stop all of them. We have to protect the evacuating villagers. What do we do then? Just sit here and wait for the Rathalos? That will only make things worse. I'm thinking, we need a way to stop the Rathalos for a while. At least until all the villagers are safe. Kashiwao. Kashiwao? But we don't even know where he is. And he's just one old man. I see him. Near the hut. He's close to the Rathalos. Yato, and maybe we should... We'll have time to complete the evacuation, if he can delay it. You mean, we're not helping him? We just have to trust him.
You think so too, eh? Today's a good day. The heavens burn red. So many things have happened lately. A little girl came back all grown up, stirring up all kinds of trouble. A fire-breathing monster appeared out of nowhere, and 2 outsiders went in trouble near the forest. Then, beasts came rushing up. Their mind blew up. A catastrophe struck, and they couldn't even run away properly. And the funniest part, people keep coming to dig on my past from the mud and rub my face in it. They all say it's for my sake, but each shard of it they dig up cuts me open, piece by piece. Norcorn had the right idea. The truth isn't important. Let the past stay in the past. Let the dead stay dead. Burn it all. Leave nothing behind.
He hears the sobbing of flames, wallowing up the fragments of the past. The ashes of time drift before his eyes, burning away the gaze of regret. Burn. This fire is so beautiful. You'd have done the same, wouldn't you, Akira? I'll take the next step. Hey! Over here! Even the corners of your jaws are singed. Your scales are full of scars. You big ugly. What's that? Sparks from your mouth? You angry? Don't look away. Your enemy's right here. Look at me. Yeah, that's right. Be angry. Be angrier. Come on! Face me, monster! Cool. I like that. That was cool. I didn't expect that, actually. That explains a lot. Hold on. So, what you just learned there is that Kashiwao himself is not a hunter. That's wild. I mean, he is now, but he wasn't originally. Which I was wondering this earlier. Whenever they find, I think it's during when they get their armors, right? They find an old picture of Akira, his son, and the headman, right? And I'm just like, that's weird. Why wouldn't he be in the picture? That's kind of weird.
Like, maybe he always had differences with them. Maybe he was, like, a different type of hunter. But no, he just was not a hunter until after Akira died. And then he got into hunting as, like, revenge. And, like, his coping and his blind rage. Then he got into hunting. That's cool. And now he's just, like, he's delved so far and so deep into it. And, like, when he's like, no, the hunters are all gone. The hunters are all dead. Like, he knows that he himself isn't like a real true hunter, or he wasn't like the same type of hunter. So when everyone else comes, that's kind of neat. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. But the B build, what is the B build? Is this a I don't know anything. I don't know that much about Monster Hunter Blammy. What's the B build? I will extinguish the flames with my own hands. Let's finish this. Care to guess? I would guess B armor, but that's probably not it. So it would have to be like there's an entire skill tree dedicated to bees. In what? Is this a Destiny thing? Skill tree? Or are you also guessing Ben? Because I don't know what the B build is. Oh, the insect glaive. When I played Monster Hunter, I played Sword and Shield, because I'm a vanilla lover like that. I don't know. Me and my attack bee vibing. I couldn't get it. I'm like, Sword and Shield is the best one because it's just like it's classic. It's literally, it's just, you can't beat it. And also in World, the only one that I played, it was also just like, it was like the best it's ever been apparently too, so that's great. I can respect like the hammer, the big heavy hitters, but I couldn't get into them. I kind of like the twin blades, but I couldn't do it that much either. It was Sword and Shield, and then in my back pocket I had a little bit of a charge blade and a little bit of a switch axe, because I kind of appreciated the like. I think it was switch axe was the cooler one out of the two, right? Because it's like. That's the sound of a switch axe like transforming, and that's really cool sounding. I thought it was cool. But I was just a Sword and Shield boy. I couldn't. Insect Glaive was too flippy and floppy for me. I was just like, I just wanna play with Dark Souls. I don't know. It looked cool though. I had someone one of my friends always played like Insect Glaive and that kind of stuff to just flip around. And it was apparently also really good because like you could just hit weak points like anywhere. It was sick. Easiest one for me to, that's what I hear. Like Insect Glaive is like really easy to just like do cool stuff with. More of a gun lance user. Oh, friend of the show and Mod Static is a big gun lance user. He's like, I know everything about gun lance because of him. Gun lance is pretty sick too. And I'm glad that like gun lance is a weapon in Arknights. AKA all of the like horn and all the fortress defenders basically have that. Switch axe is cool. Switch blade is annoyingly common. So I'm probably thinking of switch axe as the cool one. I know did switch blade have the vials? Or did they both have vials? I don't remember which one it was, but like both of them are really neat. I think Switchblade had the vials, which was the part that made it complicated. Dual Blade is just enemy now. That's kind of how I feel too, Harmonica. Like, I think the very first one I played was Dual Blade, but then I was just like, eh. So it's still in there somewhere, but it's not, it could be a lot higher, right? It's a little bit weak. What's up, Lahighs? Thank you for the drink. Delicious. This is really good. This is just green tea, right? But it's really good. It's at that perfect spot where, like, when did I make this? Like an hour ago. Hour and a half ago. And it's just like, I guess it was at its best like 30 minutes ago when it was just warm. Oh, Charge Blade. You're right. Did I say Switchblade? It's Switch Axe and Charge Blade. Charge Blade being the one with the vials, right? Yeah, there's a conflation of terms there. I like Sword and Shield because it had the most, like, it was right between there. Like, Insect Glaive was a lot of mobility, and then you had, like, the slower stuff that was, like, no mobility, and you could, like, run around with Sword and Shield, and you could, like, drink stuff, too. It was great. Hate the lances, hate the guns. Bows are cool, though. How do you feel about gun lances? Wait. If you hate the lances and you hate the guns, does that also count for gun lances? Mushroom, eat less, and I forget what the other list was. Are these like all... I don't know any insect glaive stuff, so I didn't know like they had builds like that. I guess maybe everything has builds. I don't know. I just always assumed like, oh, I have the weapon and then I just do the thing. Maybe it is more complicated. I don't know. I haven't touched World in like 4 years. Like, when did Iceborne come out? I think that was the last time I touched it. I kind of regret not trying out more of the weapons in it, I guess. Because I think I only touched the guns once. Mostly just because, like, whenever I find something I like, I just like sitting with it. So I just like being a sword and shield boy. I find dual blade more forgiving status effects. Oh, because you can hit a lot with it, right? That's definitely what, like, they're good for, is because, like, it's the age-old, like, if it has high attack speed, you're not doing damage, but you can inflict status really easily. And dual blade has some attack speed. Hunting horn is hunting horn. That is the most accurate description, because that is literally it. Hunting horn is cool aesthetically. I couldn't play it myself, but I appreciate hunting horn players, because I think it's really sick. It's just it's a fucking brawler bard. I don't know. Just beat you with an accordion. That's funny to me. Ah, the ammo system. Oh yeah, they have like ammo systems and stuff. And then longsword is Norcorn. Sticky gun build, so brained. Oh, I think I remember that one. Wasn't it like it would just keep them stuck in place or something like that? Is that what sticky gun build means? Like, that's what I remember, like, part of the reason I didn't mess with guns that much either was, like, weren't they, like, really... Like, if you're gonna solo something, you just take a gun and you could just, like, kill stuff with it, too. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but... I think I like bows more than the guns. Play smooth jazz to hit harder. Let me play the song of my people. Just smacks them. Perma-stun. Ooh, goddamn. That sounds dumb. I'm about it. Hitting on the right weak points, and wait a minute, what the fuck? I just realized this. Wait, what the? Oh, it's gonna. Is the map gonna go like move over, or is this entire thing? Can I move? Wait. Oh, hold on. Is this just a big map? Oh, this is kind of cool. My biggest gripe was having to chase a monster and not knowing the speed route to it. No, I was okay with that, personally. I like that. It's one of those, at first... Because at first you don't know where the monster is. And that's, like, the entire, like... Monster Hunter World, I think, was really good for a new player. In that, at the beginning... You're in, like, this mysterious new world, and you don't know the map, you don't know anything about it, and so when you're, like, hunting down monsters, or, like, having to, like, chase them after they've ran away, you're, like, actually, like, it felt like you were really, like, hunting them, and you're like, I don't know where they are. Because it was just one big area, right? If I had played, like, older Monster Hunters, if a different Monster Hunter was my first, I don't know how I'd feel about it, because they were, like, instance little areas. But it being one large area that you had to, like, trek through was super cool. You felt like exploring. And then when you got later on, like, it was cool early on when it's like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And then after you've been to an area enough time, you start learning, like, the speedrun routes. And then that unlocks a different part of your psyche where it's like, okay, now I gotta find out if I can do this as quickly as possible. And I think that's a really neat thing about Monster Hunter World. Like, I unfortunately have to disagree with you, Seth. I like that. That's kind of a cool, like... At the beginning, you're, like, in awe, and at the end, you're like, okay, now I can, like, optimize this and, like, do the speedrunning. It's like Payday 2 in a way, where it's like at the beginning, you're like, oh, let me explore this little, this stealth mission. And at the end, you're like, okay, I know the guards are gonna do this and this and this. I have to watch out for this key card, and it's, like, optimizing and, like, trying to get your routes perfect. I don't know, that's the kind of, like, stuff that I can be into, so I liked it. Oh, I don't like Beetlejuice. I didn't like any of the dudes that, like, ran in and, like, ruined the fights.
They were cool. I can't like hate on them because it was kind of cool whenever they like came in and they fought. Beetlejuice was kind of the lamest one though, because he was just like he was a B-52 bomber or whatever, right? Okay, let's pop in. Oh, this is a 21. This goes down to 10. This is a cinematic boss fight, as I call them. There's no restrictions on tiles. Do I want to switch who I'm using? No, probably not. Not yet. I think this is good. Got so good at hunting Toby, all the routes were memorized. That's correct monster, Harmonica. The Toby Kadachi was the best monster in Monster Hunter World. Bar fucking none. Coolest monster, coolest armor, coolest name. I loved him. That little fucker is awesome. I'm glad they brought him back in Rise, a game that I never played. I hope he keeps coming back, because that little fucker is awesome as hell. Def didn't play it as much as... Def didn't play it enough to like as much as Payday 2, to be fair. So yeah, I guess that's a good point. Like, if you're right in that, like, it's one of those, like, it has an inverse bell curve, I think. Where at the if you're just starting out, it's really fun, and then there's kind of like a dip when you're like, oh, now I have to like grind to get my items and stuff. But then you get enlightenment, and you're like, oh, the grind is the gameplay. And I think that's the same for like Payday 2 or like a lot of games like that, where it's like at the beginning it's like, oh, what is this new stuff? And then it's like, oh, this is kind of lame. But then you activate hyperfixation, like, oh, how do I optimize this and how do I do cool stuff with it? Weird reverse bell curve stuff. Basilgoose is one of your favorite. Oh, Lahai's. I respect your opinion. I guess by itself it's kind of cool. Also, I'm relying only on World, so maybe he's cooler in other stuff too, but he's cool himself. Like his aesthetic and him being like bomb stuff is kind of cool, but man, that dude was so annoying. I kind of hated him for that. I'm a hater. Yeah, it's like this guy grind so you can grind faster. Because you were talking about that the other day, Wisteria. How it's like you wanted to skip the story to go into the grind. You gotta reach that enlightenment phase for your grind sometimes. He does have a good design. That is the thing, is like I do like his design. Him playing against him is bad, but he opens up his chest and he shoots eggs out like a bomber. It's awesome. The air raid theme. Speaking of themes, I hope that they bring this back. I want to hear it again. When I went through the stages 5, 6, and 7 earlier today, as you can tell from the stream title, they had the Monster Hunter theme, but they gave it Spanish guitar undertones, and I lost it. I had the biggest smile on my face, and I really want it to happen. I hope it's the boss fight theme. Okay. Bagel Goose. I call it Beetlejuice personally, but Bagel Goose is good too. The Kezu from Rise. I know the Kezu's from earlier stuff. I've never had to fight him personally, so I can't say much about it. Hilariously disgusting. Yeah, I remember that one. It's all just like, because is the Kezu the one that's like a white like thing with like a big red like circle mouth? And like, doesn't he like climb on walls and you have to use like bouncing bombs to get him? Like, he's a weird little dude like that. What's the one where you get the cowboy armor? That's a cool one. Apparently that was in Iceborne. I think we talked about this last week. Apparently that was in Iceborne. This is kind of making me want to play Monster Hunter a little bit. But I don't think I have the patience or the time for it. But I do... I do like equipping armor and looking cool. It's in Rise too. Ooh. I never finished Iceborne. I got to the hub and then I stopped playing. I did see... The coolest thing about Iceborne, I think, is I like that one... Don't they do a fake-out final boss in Iceborne, first and foremost? Wait a minute. Isn't there like a really cool monster that like they mapped his eyes in such a way that he's always looking directly at the screen? That's really cool. But then isn't that really cool monster like immediately brushed aside and they just bring in like a better version of the Nergigante or something like that?
I don't remember. It was something lame like that I remember hearing. But I like that one dude that has like the eyes that are always fixed on the screen. That guy's cool as hell. More time looking at armor sets and weapons than fighting monsters. Oh, easily. It's all about that fashion. Because the fighting monsters is that's the grind, and then you wanna like look good for it. The Ice Dragon? Was the Ice Dragon? I don't remember. I never played it, Ben, so I can't. I got nothing. I thought it was that, and like I said, I'm just remembering things, so I'm probably remembering wrong. But I thought it was like there was a cool dragon that had like these big eyes that would always like look directly at the screen, and I thought like they built him up as the final boss, and then like a Nergigante variant just popped out, and he was the actual final boss. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe it is like an Ice Dragon or something cool like that. Like the final boss of World, where it's not Nergigante, it's that weird like super Elder Dragon that's like super big, and it's like an event boss. It's an Ice Dragon final boss. Okay, maybe I was wrong on that then. Instant +1 letter grade. It depends on how, I think I kind of agree, but it depends on how important stats are, and it depends on how, like, different they are. I like that in Monster Hunter, there isn't, at least at the level that I played it at, you could kind of just, like, oh, I guess there was, what's the word? Transmogging. So, yeah, you could just do whatever you wanted. Never mind. Okay, no, I liked it. Yeah. I'll say I hate large pools of armor sets and weapons in games like Diablo or like Borderlands, when it's just like they have no differences. But in Monster Hunter, they had very specific things, and also you could transmog, so it didn't matter what you were actually wearing. You could just like you could look fit, and that was awesome. Fatalis to complete all Iceborne monsters. Ooh, that's a final boss I ever heard one. Second final boss is Ice Dragon. Oh, and then is Fatalis the last one then? The massive fucker made out of stone. Is that what I'm thinking of then? Like maybe his phase 1 is the eyes and then he turns into a giant fucker made of stone? Yeah, Shara Shvalda is the final boss. That's the one I'm thinking of, with the eyes that always look at you. Okay, so I guess I was wrong. I thought Shara Shvalda, like, he got, like, fucked off. Like, something was, like, they booted him out of the way. But I remember that name, because that's a cool-ass name. He's the dude. Look up Shara Shvalda. His eyes will always look at you no matter where you are on the screen, and that's awesome. Challenge most things similar to the Golden Goat. I think it was that after. What the fuck is the Golden Goat? But just like a challenge mode thing. Got it. Like a little, like, in-game, like, extra boss kind of a thing. Like when you play .hack GU Volume 1 on your PS2 as a kid, and you beat the game, and then you get to go to that cross that they carved into the wall at like a very specific area in the game, and you can like data evolve into it, and you get to fight like an Azure Kite as like a post-game boss. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh, but it's a siege fight? Oh, that's kind of lame. Same idea though. Okay. Enough Monster Hunter. Let's Monster Hunter. Okay. He just said Kashiwao just did a really cool thing. He burned his house out, and then he was like, he did like the, what is it, Schwarzenegger does it, where he's like, here, I'm right here, come for me, come at me. I think he does that in some movie. I don't remember which one it was. Or he's like, hey, pick on someone your own size. That's what Kashiwao is doing. And he's like, hey, Katekoi, get over here. So he's awesome. I like Kashiwao. The fact that he's not a hunter, but he's taken up the hunting reins, and he's trying to do his best. Let's do it. He kneeled on the ground, right hand still clutching the spear planted in the dirt. His body was gravely injured, but he felt no pain. Perhaps because it was pulsing from all directions, and his aging nerves were too dulled to feel it. Or perhaps his skin was too scorched, to the point he could not comprehend the pain. The searing temperatures evaporating any kind of liquid or vapor. His blood instantly hardens to black scabs on his body. His throat felt like it was on fire, with a strangely sweet scent emanating from it, and he suddenly felt a convulsion from his abdomen as something surged up. So disgusting. A huge roar rumbled in his eardrums as his consciousness managed to peel away from the muddy chaos. He raised his head, staring at the enormous behemoth rearing up before him. He stared into its eyes. Huh. It's you. Yes. I remember now. Images from mere minutes ago flashed through his mind, and he seized the fleeting opportunity in between the flames to hurl the spear towards the Rathalos' head. He hit his target, but at the cost of failing to dodge the beast's retaliatory charge. Blood! Do you feel it? The pain? That was me. I made you bleed. How does it feel to be wounded? I've known it all along. Those scales in your skull aren't so tough after all. I can spot your vulnerability at a glance. You're not invincible. You can bleed. And you will fail. Wait. Hey! You! Where are you going? I just wounded you! You can't run away now! I can still fight! We haven't battled it out yet! He leaned on his hunting spear, trying to prop up his body, but his knee would only stay at an angle. The spear shaft was sunk deep in the ground, and his shadow trembled violently. You can't leave here! I won't let you go! I managed to make you bleed this time. So next, I'll plunge my spear into your heart! He raised the spear up high, and perhaps because he thought it was his final chance, his crooked body exploded with unimaginable strength. He burst into a run, and once again charged at the life he could only look up to. Ah! I'm not dead yet. Chickshaw. One more time. His right hand was still holding the spear in a death grip, nails digging into his palm. He hit his thighs in desperation, but the muscles merely trembled unresponsively. This time, he had truly exhausted any last trace of strength in his body. The spear slipped from his hand. Get up! Stand up! Damn it! Get up! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's fucking go! Yeah! His eyes widened! He saw it. Bard the Bowman! Holy shit! A young child raising his bow and arrow, facing the Rathalos. His thin arms trembled, but his gaze never wavered. Monster! Don't get any closer to Mr. Kashuao! I'm Kazuya! I'm also a hunter of this village! I won't let you destroy it! We'll stop you here! Holy fuck! I'm so happy right now! Put this kid on the front line! Oh my god! Oh, this is the best story they've made. Oh my god, I can't believe it! Kazuya! I'm so happy! Corn! I'm here. I got him. The kid should be fine. Scholar, go take the kid and Kashiwao somewhere safe. You got it.
Yeah, I got the car here.
The Rathalos is injured by this hunter and a Terran spear. This hunter, his body is so light. Where did he get all that strength from? Mister, you really are a brave one. I'd even call you a proper hunter. But how about we let the adults handle it today? The flames blazed brilliantly. At that very moment, another bruised body stood before the Rathalos. She bent down and stretched out an arm, picking up the spear from the ground, and then drove it firmly into the ground. She straightened her back. Thank you for your time, Kashiwao. Now please, take a good rest on the sidelines. As for what comes next, leave it to us. I'm ready. Battle! Commence! Oh my god. Kazuya! Oh my god! That's how I felt! Perfect time was here. That's how I felt when Kazuya showed up. I heard the fwing, and out of every... I wasn't expecting it! I wasn't expecting it! I was so happy! I'm so... You cannot... I cannot, like, express how happy I am that that little fucker with the bow showed up and did his best Bard the Bowman impression and shot that dragon in that little patch of scale that isn't protected. Like Seath the Scaleless. Well, no, Seath the Scaleless was the one that, like, oh wow, I never realized that Seath the Scaleless is kind of like he's like there's connections in there. That's kind of cute. Unrelated. Kazuya is my favorite. I love him. Make him an operator, please. Who do I have to pay? I want him. Holy fuck. I just realized that the final stage has 2 sections for if you let Rathy go further. Yeah, it's got this entire... Can I move this? No, I can't, so that's interesting. I don't know how that's gonna work. If you don't kill Wrath in the first section, he'll go to his nest. Oh, that's what that is? Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's neat. He actually goes to sleep and you can barrel him? Oh, that's neat. S1. Wait, what? Are there S stages? You can sleep bombing him? Wait, are there bombs? Is that what the 4th hunter tool is? Do you not get that until after you do the EX8? I didn't look. Boss sleeps in his nest and you can put trap. Oh, that's cool. That's funny. That's neat. So this is the only one here. Yeah. I want to put Shang down, but where do I put Shang down? Can you capture him if he's low enough health with the shock? That's what I was wondering. Like, I don't know. Don't spoil it. I want to. Don't. You can spoil the gameplay parts. I don't care about that. But I wonder if you can, like. I wonder if the end game will be to capture the Rathalos. I guess not. It doesn't look like they're gonna capture the Rathalos. It looks like they're gonna kill him. But I think that's where I want to put Chong. That seems like a decent spot. No trank bomb. Lame. It has to be a trank or it has to be like the other trap, right? I don't know if you can do it with a shock trap. It would have to be a trank or it has to be the pitfall trap, I thought. Trank's the easiest way to do it, but... That is true. I almost forgot about that, Ben. You're right. You can cut off the tail. They changed the music. Wait. This is lame. Where's my Spanish guitar mix? I'm actually gonna get upset if there's no Spanish guitar mix here. You don't know how excited I was when at the end of chapter 7, they have a Spanish guitar mix playing. That was the coolest thing ever, and if they don't use that anywhere else outside of that, I'm gonna be so upset. I cannot stress enough how much I love the sound of Spanish guitar in music. It's part of the reason that I love Ace Combat Zero so much is that that is the soundtrack, and it has just a vibe to it. Like a romanticized vibe to it that's just so incredibly good. Oh shit, he turned around? Damn, he just dies, huh? This is kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up, man. I guess this is where it gets interesting, though. This is where it gets real. Oh, that did a lot of damage. This is where it gets real interesting. There we go. He's on. Does he, need a trap and then trank? Definitely not in world. 2 trank bombs and 1 trap, always. I thought it was just when he went to nest, you could, like, capture them. It was like they go to nest, they go to sleep, and then that's when you can do your thing, right? Was that not it? I thought that's how that worked. Oh yeah, I guess I should kill him. I forgot. What's he doing? What you doing there, buddy? I guess he's burning stuff. I guess do that. I don't know. This is weird. Phase 1 is pretty easy. Looks like phase 2 is where stuff will get very interesting. Ooh, cool. Nice. And then cut the tail off. Yeah. Do it, Tagi. Ooh, can this also get him? He might not be on the ground anymore. Oh, that made him not be on the... Oh, that's a mechanic, isn't it? Can't flash grenades... is that a thing? Is that lore? Is that appropriate? Can flash grenades make them not fly anymore? I don't know enough. That seems pretty cool. I like that. You can capture them anywhere. Just need them at very low health. Well, the easiest way was always to do when they, like, went back to nest, right? I guess theoretically, yeah, you can capture them anywhere, but... It's just one of those things where it's like, oh, this is so much easier to do. Here, if we do that, then you'll fall down, and the Chong can give you some good hits. And Texas can do some good. She can't hit that, can she? Because the tail, even though it's occupying a space, is not actually occupying a space. There we go. I like this, though. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. This is good, though, because Chong can actually hit from that far away, because Chong's just good. Good job, Chong. Oh, now it's gonna get weird. Where's he flaming? Damn, Rat's strong. Really glad I got those flashbangs, though. I like that they... By the way, this is... I like that... Is this the first time since the, Hold on, I'm gonna say something here. They fly... But then you can do this, and then they don't fly, right? Was that first introduced in IS-3? Because I only saw that in IS-3. I don't know if that was a thing before. Quick, carve the tail. Carve the tail while he's still in the fight. I know how Monster Hunter works. He's on the ground! Make fun of him! Ace does not yet know the power of the quick swap hunter tool. The green one? I don't actually, I don't. Because whenever I saw it, I thought of like, my immediate thought was of Chong, and I was like, well, I assume that will reset his infinite, so I didn't mess with it. Use it with Texas or Uragi. Wait, oh, I didn't think about that though. Ooh, I was thinking about with infinite redeploys, not with fast redeploys. Oh, shit. That does change the game by a lot. Ooh, this kind of sucks. Huh. You can block. Hey, don't fuck with my operator. She's gonna die on her own. Thank you.
Do it up, Hexia. You're fine. You're doing great. I think he steps over there, so I think that's good. No, why'd you stop moving? It's gonna get real weird real soon. Chong, how good are you? I don't know if you're that good. I don't know if you're that guy, Chong, but... Oh, he switched his... Oh, he's not... Oh, he's turning earlier than I expected. Uh-oh. Oh, we might get to see him... We might get to see him nest, actually. That could be cool. Bye, Exia. I kinda wanna see him nest, honestly. Wire drone wire bug is OP. That's so... Oh, I need to mess with that then. That's how you do the solo Utage challenge. Ooh. Cause she just gets her... This is on deployment. So any fast redeploy or anyone that's like on deployment... Oh, he's doing it! Get rid of these two. There we go. This motherfucker off-screen fireballed! Are you... That's like perfect comedic timing from off-screen, just... What the fuck, man? Can he just do that? Or was it just that one time just to really fuck with me? Wait. I think it was just that one time, right? When he's at the very edge of this. What the fuck, man? That's so PM. What the fuck? I kind of respect that. That was kind of sick. But like... Yes, here, let's see this. Aha. I didn't kill him on purpose because I wanted to see his phase 2 zone. Like that one monster that shows up the flashbang you then runs. Oh, like the whenever you're not fighting him and the oh shit, I don't know what his name was. It's not the Kuliyaku, but it looks kind of like the Kuliyaku. The Zitsuyaku, yeah, that one. Who shows up, literally takes a photo of you and runs away. And it's great when you're not like actually hunting him and he just shows up and you accidentally startle him and he does it. And it's like, man. Yeah. Mr. Nikon. Mr. Vincent Price's 1, 2, 3. We'll teach you to take a picture like Vincent Price. So what happens now? Okay, I was gonna get real concerned for a second. I was like, wait, what happened? This is cool. So... Do you, just like any real, So, I'm trying to think of this real... So we're gonna set a trap, and then, what, Utage, Texas, Utage, no, Chong, Utage, Texas, and, Exia? Schwartz at Schwartz out of range. That's so much better. That's so much smarter. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. What's the funniest way we can do that? So that's that. That's so fucking good, harmonica. Oh no. Oh, I wish I could do something else. I think it's the only one I can really do. I guess we could do Texas facing away and charge a Perseal too. Let's fuck it, do that. I don't know how long does he sleep? How long does he sleep for? Wait a minute. How funny can we make this? We set up both of those. Or do I have any more like time bomb skills? I'm gonna drop you, cause you two just kill. You can't charge up your time bomb skill, unfortunately, cause yeah, that's a different thing. Same with you. Same with you. Yeah, only those two for now. Until you wake him up. Oh, that's so beautiful, Ahai's. That's so beautiful. How much DP do I need for this then? 44 plus 5, that's 49. Plus 18. Fuck this 5 then. 44 plus 18 is 62. 67. 89. Okay, so we'll have to do it in like... Oh, we can't do it in phases.
We can only get these 3 out then, but that's fine. Wait until this gets to 89. I want... He's gonna die in like one of these hits anyway, but... I'm gonna put... I have to do it as quickly as possible. Where's the... I'm on LD player! Wait! Oh, I don't know what the hotkeys are. Oh, shit! Oh, no! This sucks. Okay. Kill him. Damn, he did not die as quick as I thought he would. Chong, you can deal with it. We didn't need the hotkey. That dude had a lot more health than I thought, though. I thought he was gonna die like as soon as one of the Schwartz shots popped. Hotkeys, yeah, the hotkey. In BlueStacks, you can hotkey the pause button, the speed up button, and the menu button, and those are defaulted to ZX and space. An LD player, I think, has hotkeys because I've seen them on when I was playing Blue Archive, right? They would appear. When I was playing Blue Archive, they would appear in the bottom right. He was healing. Ooh, I didn't know that. Oh, I should have thrown a flashbang in there too. You're right. Yeah, I use hotkeys. Speedrunning. What's up, Raizune? That was not speedrunning. That was setting up the fun kill. We just beat him. You can manually set them. I have to like do that at some point then. I just have to like do it. I can do it now, but I'm too lazy. Show must go on. Smithy, quick, make haste and record. Make haste and record what I'm about to. Smithy, quick, make haste and record what I'm about to say. This could be perhaps the only record of a Rathlos hunt in Terra. This is the first Terra Research Commission, and I am its leader, the Feline Scholar. What's wrong, Smithy? Isn't it natural that I be the leader? Unsatisfied? Then you can be the chief artisan. Anyway, enough of that. We stand on the forefront of the hunt, behind a rock on the front lines. The ultimate showdown is happening right before our eyes. On one side, we have the King of the Skies. On the other, we have the local fledgling Terran hunters, accompanied by a self-proclaimed, battle-hardened feline, the Palico. Though it seems the Rathlos will win, the current situation is intense beyond imagination. Both sides enter the white-hot stage of flames. Are you writing this all down, Smithy? And now we see, the Palico has dodged the Rathlos' attack. Splendid! Its attention has been drawn away. Seizing the opportunity, Norcorn rushes towards the Rathlos' tail and raises his longsword. And then... I got them wrong. That was the artisan doing it. He's sent flying. Perfect! Norcorn seems to be fumbling his moves, so let's see how the other is faring. Yato waits for the Rathlos to attack him and strikes it from the side. She cleverly dodges its attacks, managing to reach its underside, and aims for her target, the Rathlos' right wing. However, it suddenly takes to the air and breathes a huge jet of flame. Her attack has been neutralized. What a pity. Ah! Now Norcorn is once again attacking the Rathlos. This time he does not miss, and the longsword ruthlessly cuts into the Rathlos' tail. However, he seems not to have controlled his strength and was blown away by the Rathlos' tailspin. That's twice already. But he stands. The soul of a fighter burns brightly, and he goes in for another round. Corn! I'm fine. My chest just feels a bit tight. Stop looking at me. I'm really fine.
Even as the Rathalos' health dwindles, it becomes ever more difficult to approach it. The originium dust surrounding it has increased in density, exponentially increasing the power of its flames, and its attack patterns becoming hard to predict.
Its acuity has also increased along with its aggressiveness, and it's no longer easily distracted, making it impossible to sneak attacks in.
Isama,
We're back to square one. It's difficult to close the distance.
the Rathalos isn't facing us anymore.
That direction is...
It turned towards the temporary shelter, but the villagers are still waiting to be evacuated.
Energy into blade. Energy is blade. Norcorn, don't get distracted. We have to figure out a way to stop its advance. Your longsword, even though it's not easy to control the direction of your swings, I should be able to use it as a springboard to approach the Rathalos just like before. This time, I'll aim for its weak spots and stop it in its tracks.
But with the Rathalos enraged, your Majesty will be completely exposed to its attacks and will most likely have to tackle it head on.
There's no time. Just go with my plan, Korn. Yato. What? Hurry. Listen. I took a heavy blow to its skull, and although it looks like it's already recovered from that, its jaw is moving differently now. We should wait for just the right moment to aim for its head and deal a knockout blow. But given the current situation, our odds of getting a good angle are nearly zero. If we can manage to knock it down, though, that'd be a good enough chance, right? It would, but... Korn, what are you doing? I'm gonna create that chance. Palico, I'll use that move you told me about, even though it's real difficult. Believe in me. Only I can do it. I believe in you too, Yato. That only you can seize this chance. I will. Good. Control the blade, and aim for the enemy with your energy to unleash an even stronger power. Energy is blade, and aim for the enemy. What was it? That one move. The one the Palico taught me. Similar to the one I was trained in. The most convenient move to chop things with.
Your Majesty, while the Rathalos is injured, use the Spirit Slash I mentioned.
Ah, right. Alright, I got it. Next, hold the blade near the waist during the attack. And then... unsheath!
Yai, Spirit Slash!
Hit!
Your Majesty, the time has come!
I remember now. The longsword's strongest move. I can feel the call of that power. Its name is... Spirit Helm Breaker! Oh shit, I smacked my mic. Norcorn leapt into the Rathalos, using his momentum to launch himself into the air. As if pulled by an invisible wire, his body was hurled high up into the sky. His energy accumulates, condensing into the smallest speck at the highest point. And then, it bursts. With a speed meant for thousands of kilometers, he slashes downward at the Rathalos' body. So much ash. I can't make anything out. Korn, are you alright? I'm good. But my body kinda doesn't want to move. He pulled off the Spirit Helmbreaker in such a short time. How amusing! But the Rathalos is too perspective and made a counterattack. Make way for Meow. Smithy, it's our turn to pull off the cardigan. Here we go. Quickly, throw Norcorn on top. Smithy, what are you doing? That's not Norcorn.
That is... meow? The Rathalos' tail! He chopped it off! It's fallen! This is your best chance. No time for hesitation. I'm moving in. Ah, quick. Bring Norcorn away. Don't interfere with my note-taking. I'm leaving the rest to you, Yato. The wound. Where is it? Somewhere in the lower jaw. Curses. There's so much dust swirling around. Visibility is so poor. Found it. There. I'll finish you off here. Your Majesty, Pirelli, stop. Damn it. I lost the perfect chance. To actually recover so quickly even with its tail cut off. This Rathalos is truly incredible. Oh, it actually didn't have a tail. They cut it off there. Oh my god, that's so cute. I was wondering that if like actually like did that when it flew off, it actually didn't have, it had like a little, like it had the tail cut off a little bit. It's about to take flight. The direction. It seems it's still heading towards the temporary shelter. Is there no way to knock it down? There must be, right, Palico? Your Majesty, the only thing that could work now would be a flash bomb, but mine broke before I came here. With our current resources, we have no way of fighting it if it doesn't come down to attack us. Then, are we just going to stand and watch it destroy everything? Waste all of our efforts? No. It can't end like this. The most important lesson from the hunters who fought these monsters throughout the ages with their own flesh and blood is that we must drag them into our hunting grounds to be able to compete with these creatures beyond imagination. The Rathalos is the king of the skies, so the sky is its territory. There might be no way to stop one like this. Hey, Smithy, don't go over there, it's dangerous. One tool that works just like a flash bomb, right here from you. What are you saying? You managed to craft one? It's because of this. I found some local originium slugs in the Stinky Fowl's nest earlier that can emit a pretty strong light. I mixed other materials in and bang! Crafted a flash bomb kind of tool. Your Majesty, this is the ultimate weapon against the Rathalos. Throw it at its head and it will explode with a blinding light. Remember to shield your eyes. It's like throwing a grenade, right? I got it. You could call it the shiny flash nade. Pass it to me. Aiming. Fall! You did it! The Rathalos has fallen out of the sky. Palico, what's the most effective move to use on the Rathalos with these dual blades I'm using? The midair spinning blade dance. You must first enter demon mode, and then jump in the direction you want to attack. Skip to the important part. Spin your dual blades in the most violent way and dance through the air. Blade dance. An opening. I need to find one. A mid-air blade dance. Eat Meow Blade! Rathalos, I'm here. I'm your opponent. She rushed straight in, with nothing but her quarry in her eyes. The dual blades spun and twirled in the air, slicing through the smoke and dust. Her body whirled through the air, as if dancing. We managed to tie it up. It's fortunate I learned a method of binding monsters in an eastern village. Did we do it? Finally. Victory. Your Majesty, it'll be difficult to keep it tracked for too long, so you must decide what to do post-haste. I know. Previously, I had thought the Rathlos should not be your target, but after having hunted side by side with Mew, I've changed my mind. I didn't understand this great land of yours and the existence of Originium, so I cannot be sure of what other threats the Rathlos may pose in the future. This is your home, so the decision should be left to Mew. Her gaze swept over the massive body as ashes scattered everywhere from its struggle. Even though its scales were riddled with scars, its might was still daunting. What truly impressive vitality. For the safety of everyone that comes after, I must ensure the threat is eradicated. For that is my duty. Let's finish it off. Yato! Wait! What's wrong? Listen to me. There's no need. No need to what? I'm choking so bad. There's no need for us to end its life. And your reasoning is? Because... Let Meow explain. Look at the parts with the Originium clusters. Smithy, hand me the hammer. We will conduct some tapping. It fell off. Norcorn, take this and go test it for active Originium. I learned from the other scholar that the Rathlos' violent temperament was a side effect of the Originium's influence, but it's not actually infected, even though it was spreading Originium dust everywhere. This may not be enough to dispel your doubts, but I also discovered something very interesting deep in the mines and compiled it with my notes and have confirmed the following. In truth, the Rathlos has been fighting against the Originium's influence, and the clusters are a product of its resistance. Norcorn, the test results confirm my hypothesis. Yes? Yeah. These Originium clusters aren't active. The Rathlos is merely contaminated with active Originium from the area, and as long as it's not in an active Originium zone, will spread no dust on its own. But we can't guarantee that it won't appear next to an Originium mine in the future, so it's still dangerous. Or do I have to find a way to transport it somewhere and keep it locked up? No. I promise you, it won't fly too far from here. It's already old, and starvation has worn it out. And after this hunt, its mobility is extremely poor now. I think it went to the Originium mine to try and recover its strength, for their nest resembled the volcanic area we saw deep inside. Indeed. I recall seeing it head towards a volcano when I first spotted it. And now that I think on it, it must be trying to return from whence it came. Meow. Corn, what do you think? I think, since it no longer poses a threat, and since it didn't attack anyone deliberately, the Rathlos. The Rathlos was panting violently, fiery sparks splashing out of its jaws and over its new scars. Its body was still trembling nonstop, squeezing at the very last of its breath, desperately fighting against its shackles. That scared the meow out of me. You are all tied up and still moving around. The catastrophe is coming closer and closer. In the face of a real disaster, we are truly insignificant. Palico, you're wrong about one thing. This land has never belonged to us alone, but also to all the life here that's just trying to survive. Fighting each other for the chance to live, even if they die bravely in the process. Yato, where are you going? Reinforcements are almost here, so we'll head to the shelter and help the villagers evacuate. What about the Rathlos? I don't waste time on anything unrelated to my mission, since there will always be some other meddler ready to sort things out. Captain's log number 5. This is Rhodes Island Operations Team A4, Captain Yato. The source of the Originium dust spreading in Roka Village has been dealt with, and the threat has been eliminated. The next step is to complete the evacuation and ensure the villagers are safe from the catastrophe. Mission complete. End of recording. Hurry, lady! The monster's flying away! Huh? The Rathlos flew away. Huh. I expected as much. Is it because those people couldn't defeat it? Were they not strong enough? No. They're truly strong. They defeated a whole bunch of Originium slugs after all. What did she mean by this? Are Originium slugs the same level as that monster? Kid's asking the real questions here. They definitely made the right choice. It flew away. My moneymaker's flown away. Get in the car. What the they have cars? I don't know why what? Get in the car, now. We've yet to settle our accounts. Wiping knife. Akira, you'd have done it this way as well, wouldn't you? I knew you saved an armor claw beast cub back then. It flew away. It really flew away. Flew away! What are you guys dallying about for? Come over and help. Trying to keep the kid out of danger by making him think the slugs are a big fight. Okay. I just thought it was funny. Like, it makes sense. And the kid probably doesn't know shit anyway, right? I just was not expecting that, and I was just like, what does she mean by this? But that makes a lot of sense. And they were the stronger volcano slugs. I just, as a player, I found it funny. But yeah, I guess to the layman, right? It's like they're definitely on. I still think they're on different power levels, right? It's like if I were to ask you, like, Ace, there's a dragon and there's a bear, right? Like, bears are dangerous to everyone. They're dangerous to me. They're dangerous to the average man, right? I could probably kill a bear if I tried hard enough, though, and if I had prep time. A dragon is way out there. You're right, Raizune. Thank you. I actually almost forgot, because that almost scrolled off screen. Okay. That's good, though. That's the last of the green tea. Stand up. Thanks. What I missed during that? The Destiny collab. There's a Destiny collab. It was revealed a few months back that something's gonna happen. But yeah, we haven't heard anything yet because it's gonna be like another 3 to 6 months, a year. When was it? It was revealed like 6 months ago, so we're gonna get it like in another 6 months or something like that. And that's on the China server, and then it will come to us originally, like much later on, right? $50 cal. Poll time? Yeah, I guess. There is still this, though. Hold on, where's a coin? Where's my trusty coin that I haven't flipped in, like, years? Here it is. If it's heads, we'll do the polls first and then the story later. If it's tails, we'll do the story first and then the polls later. Oh, shit! I'm usually good at flipping coins. Give me a second. There we go, that's better. What I say, heads, story, tails, poll? It's heads. Okay. Ah! The thing when I flip this coin, this isn't a normal coin. This is a commemorative coin that's in a plastic case. And so whenever I catch it in my hand, right, and I slap it on the back of my hand, it hurts a lot because it's in a plastic case. Ah! It's been around 150 pulls. You got pulled on the mine harmonica. Yeah, it's been 150 days. So it's probably going to be another 150 to 200 days, which is 200, 180, 3 to 60. 60 goes into 1. That's 3. No, wait, what? Wait, hold on. 30 days in a month, not 60 days in a month. I don't know where the fuck I got that from. 30 days in a month, 180 days, 6 months. Yeah, seven-ish months. Something like that. I don't know. Speaking of Destiny, the game is a little bit broken right now, and the past weekends will be remembered. Wait, what happened with Destiny?
I haven't heard about this. What happened with Destiny? Is it doing the Titanfall thing? Because I know Titanfall was broken, and they're by the same people. Is that happening? Is it like just server issues? Are they getting hit by a hacker man like Guilty Gear? The crafting happened. That is so unbelievably ominous, Lahai's. The crafting happened. Titanfall's... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, I got nothing. I was gonna try to, like, flip that around, but... Yeah, no, I was way off. Fuck. Destiny is Bungie, which is Halo, sort of. That's right. Titanfall is Apex Legends. Like, I'm glad... You knew what I was going for with that, though, that, like, it was related to something else, but... Oh, ooh, way off. Weapon crafting is broken for months. Did it get fixed then? Or, like, is it just, like, it's been broken for months and that's currently the state that we're in? Daybreak. A new story begins from here. Let's go see what Kazuya's up to. Just that people learned how broken it is last weekends. Oh, like it's... Like, it was slowly building up, and, like, if you were... I don't think this is related, but this is the third event in memory that this year has used this background. You first saw this... At least I first... It was probably used before this, too, but this is the third time I've seen it. The very first time was in the Grey Altar / Dorothy event. At the... It's always the end, too. It's always the end. It's always in the last story beat. In Dorothy's event, at the end, this is where, I think it's like the, you see Snake Ho'oliak. I think she's out here on, like, the range. And she's, like, talking about, like, oh, we'll get him next time. I think. It's something like that. It's either that or it was the... Because it couldn't be the bad guy, because Ho'oliak killed the bad guy in the sewers, right? But they used it here. They use this again in Il Syracusano, because this is where Lapland and the wolf are chasing each other. Lapland and Signore de Lupi. I love that event. I love that event so much that I was able to pull out Signore de Lupi out of my ass. I love that event so much. That's such a cool name. It was apparently in Stoltvar Navaris. That's actually really surprising. I don't know how it would be in there. No, it was... I think it was used early on. It's like when they're first going into... Iberia, right? This is like the path they're taking into Iberia, and this is, you see, like, Spectre Altar in them going into it, I think. So it's used in a lot of things, but this is the third time I've seen it specifically at the end of an event, which I thought was weird. But yeah, it's probably... They reuse assets all the time, and I have nothing against that. I just thought it was funny. Imagine an auto rifle shooting shotgun at auto rifle RPM. What the fuck? Grenade launcher, rocket launcher, shoot like a shotgun. That's how broken it was. And they're just okay with this? That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of funny. It's like there's no limitation how one can craft their weapon. I mean, it's fucked up, but at the same time, that's kind of cool. I mean, if everyone else is okay with it, that's kind of neat. I kind of like that. If you're gonna make a background, make sure you get use it. That's true, Goody. You know damn well if I ever, like, commission a background, if I ever commission, like, an overlay or a background, I'm gonna use the fuck out of that. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Mostly the last two. Reuse and recycle. I didn't read that, did I? Okay. In the end, the hunter didn't defeat the monster. But the villagers had left, leaving behind only empty ruins to burn in the flames. Wounded and without a target, the monster roared and bellowed, and returned to the forest on its own, as though leaving with the parting words, "I'll be back." The hunter stands quietly facing the forest. A long time passes before he answers. What? The hunter doesn't beat the monster. Lame. Yeah, he's the greatest hunter in the village. Why couldn't he beat the monster? That's just how the story goes. But the Rathlos that attacked the village got away. It's because they're all too weak. When I become a hunter, I'll chase that Rathlos away in the blink of an eye. Cut it out. I saw it with my own eyes. You're no match for it. Look, what do you think this is?
The spear used to hunt the Rathalos. Yaddle told me to take care of it for now, which means I'm worthy of carrying it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love it. I'm the one who's gonna be the greatest hunter in the whole village. You just go home and sleep. I dare you to say that again. Spirit Helm Breaker. Ugh, take that.
All right, kids. That's enough.
What did the child say in the end?
Well, it's time for lunch. Go eat, and I'll continue the hunter story afterwards. Go on for now.
They gave him the spear. Oh my god.
Mirai, it's already been half a month, but sometimes it feels like it was yesterday. Your memory is improving. I've never forgotten about Akira. Is old Kashiwa awake? Still in a coma, but the doctor says he's gotten a lot better. He has a lot of life left in him yet. Things have been so busy lately. New streets and new houses. Good thing we'd saved up some money from the Originium mining. Made Hiroshi Rito cough up the money he embezzled. The beginning is the easy part, though. The question is, what kind of industry should the village pursue? Mirai, can we try the Suzuka cultivation method you mentioned, once things have settled down? Oh, I was lying about that. Lying? You know how sensitive Suzuka herbs are. It's not really feasible to cultivate them outside their native habitat with current technology. But you said... You guys would never have been willing to move if I didn't. You lost your wits in the face of danger. Rito played you like a fiddle. I had to find a way to get people to leave. The future. Just thinking about the livelihood of the village is making my head hurt. Actually, I do have an idea. Really? Really? Go ahead then. I'm listening. We can make use of our experience working in the mines. We can have our people go out to work in mature Originium projects and bring back safe, established technologies relying on existing supply chains. Do you realize what you're saying? We finally managed to escape that Originium mine, and now you're trying to send us back in? Weren't you the one that wanted to blow it up? It wasn't about the mine itself, but the fact that you were digging out more than you could manage, and none of you would listen to reason. We've been working directly with Originium ore for so long and gained so much experience that can only come in handy. Originium is too dangerous. Catastrophe, oropathy. Are we really going to go back to living in fear? Even so, Uncle, there's nowhere in Terra that can avoid living alongside Originium. The bright lights of the great cities are fueled by the Originium industry, after all. It's too late to turn our backs on it and go back to the old ways. But how can we? Starting over doesn't mean abandoning everything we once had. What we know about the Originium industry is just the tip of the iceberg. We need to move forward, learn from mature industrial systems, and gain more experience. We'll learn to benefit from Originium in a safe, controlled manner. We brought this disaster on ourselves because of our short-sightedness, but that doesn't mean we have to abandon the idea entirely. On the contrary, we must learn to respect Originium and respect the destruction it can cause in order to fully enjoy the opportunities that it brings. We shouldn't let the sacrifices of the past go to waste. Besides, we have our friends from Rose Island helping us now. Yes. You're right. I should think about the village's future in more, practical terms. Originium industry. I don't know how much of our existing experience will apply, but like you said, it's worth a try. And when the situation in the village improves, can you build me a beautiful lab with the latest technologies? What are you planning? To cultivate Suzuka outside of its native habitat, of course, along with other research, with the aim of breaking free from the reliance on Originium. To bring us closer to a day when we won't have to cower in the shadow of disaster. We can stand tall and look towards the light. Towards tomorrow. I'm still worried, Yato. What if the doctor finds out that we took a detour here on our way back from the mission? Are you going to tell him? Yeah, of course not. Here we are. Wow. Everything really was destroyed by the catastrophe. The whole hill was reduced to ashes. Those ashes rose into the clouds and continue to fall even now. How long has it been, Korn? Half a month. Already. Feels like it happened yesterday. I heard the felines have been integrated into Rhodes Island. Yeah. The official name is the Feline Task Force, led by the Palico, but the scholar insists on calling it the Terra Research Commission and claims to be the leader. They deal with unusual life forms, record the flora and fauna of Terra, and look for a way home. The Palico added that last bit, because apparently Artie and Scholar have completely forgotten about it. Yeah. I can imagine the Scholar's excitement. The rebuilding of that Roka is underway too. Everything's getting better. Don't worry. Do you know why I came here? Not to reminisce about the past, that's for sure. You know me so well. Do you remember the Rathlos? Yeah. The monitoring report says it hasn't left the Sobo Mountains. It can be seen circling them amidst the cloud of ashes from time to time. Won't be easy to spot it from a place like this. Let me take a look. It's right up there. It's right there, up in the sky. Look up in the sky. Where? Oh, I see it now. I came to witness its fall. The Rathlos flies towards the skies, among the drifting ashes. It flies further and further, as though drawn by a thread. A thread that would inevitably break at some point. Then, it will fall towards the earth. He looks to his right and sees her gazing towards the sky. His gaze slowly moves downwards, stopping at her fingertips. Oh, you got some ash on your shoulder. Are you smiling? It's nothing. Let's go. I'll be here, the hunter said. At the end of the story, many years have passed. New houses have been built in the village, and the forest looks different. The young hunter stands where the old hunter once did, facing the monster born anew. They gaze into each other's eyes. Hey, cool. Cute little story. Kazuya coming out of nowhere and dealing the killing blow is top 10 Arknights moments easily for me. That was still fantastic. I'm still thinking about that. Okay. Give me these, give me these. I have 3 of them remaining. I got none of them. This gacha sucks. That's not a good sign. Okay. I see you guys talked about Unity in a second. Real quick, I'm gonna... What's this? Oh, these things. I'm gonna, real quick, take a small break. I'm gonna go throw my now empty tea glass away. Not away, in the sink. Whatever, right? And then when we get back, we get this. Presumably, hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Right? If only I did grind early, but yeah, I didn't... Marizune, I didn't have access to an emulator for the majority of this week, so I wasn't able to grind as much as I probably could have, and I'm just too lazy to do it on my phone. And honestly, when I was grinding, I forgot about grinding the missions. I just did like the normal like LMD stuff, so it kind of fucked up. Yeah, I'll be right back. And then we'll do our polls, and then we'll do S ranks, I guess? Or not S ranks, whatever it is. Be right back, though. Don't touch that dial. Okay. I'm back. Okay, let me scroll up and let me look at what I missed when I was playing. You guys were talking about Unity or something? You were talking about the making the guns. And I did see that Wisteria talked about the more wind spells, and that's kind of that's a really good analogy, I think, because I understand what the more wind spells are, and more wind spells are hilarious, but Morrowind's also a single player game, not a multiplayer game, so I can see why it might be a little bit more broken. Whole thing with Unity is so funny. After a few days, so many devs are now just speedrunning to figure out different engines. Oh yeah, I love that. I mean, I don't love that. I actually hate that. I wish that Unity just wasn't evil, but what can you do? Business is gonna do stupid stuff. That's almost expected nowadays. It's kind of fucked. I saw that, shoutouts to Terraria. I saw that, like, Terraria put, like, a bunch of money into, other, like, engines recently. Like, they dropped, like, what, like, $10,000 or something to 2 other engines, and they're gonna give, like, $1,000 a month in, like, stipends or whatever in donations to them. But that's pretty sick. Shoutouts to Terraria for that. Most of the Chinese devs use a special kind of Unity anyways, which might not apply to the Unity changes. Oh, that'd be interesting. I feel like they would. I feel like Unity would still try and do it, like, cause it's still a version of Unity, and Unity might like try to nickel and dime it, but I guess there's probably like some other layers there that might do some weird stuff with it. The audacity to apply retroactively. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Like, it wouldn't have killed the... Like, it wouldn't have killed them for the... Like them for the change anyway, but at least then you're not going back on what your terms were. Yeah. You only say... If you only say it applies to new releases going forward. Yeah, but then they can't get money that way, Wisteria. You don't get it. They need money. Technically, it isn't retroactive. It only applies to games that are live. So once you update your game, it counts as live. And they'll charge you, if I remember right. Oh, really? Oh, so if Cult of the Lamb... So that's why Cult of the Lamb is doing it, so they're not going to update. And because of that, they won't get charged for people that download it new? That's interesting. If that's how that works, that's really interesting. Yo, thank you, Canada. Thank you for the raid. What's up, man? What's up? How was your, Oh, no, my bot! Oh, no! My bot! Because we broke earlier. I never reloaded my bot. Oh shit. I was scrolling down, I was like, where's that post that tells me what... Canada, what were you doing? What's up, man? My bot wasn't here to tell me what you were doing. How do you do a shout out? I haven't had to do this manually. That? There we go. Go check out Canada. He's a really cool guy. He's also a pilot, but he's a mech pilot instead of a fighting pilot. Ow! Yep, yep. Ah, yeah, that works again. Good job, Razune. See, if you had done that 5 minutes ago, I wouldn't have gotten hit. So that was really good. That was a really good call on your end. Just finished S ranking all the missions in Armored Core 6. Nice! Is that the highest rank you can go then? So have you basically 100%ed them? Sick, very nice, man. Very nice. Is that basically everything with the Unity talk? Well, if only you did the grind early, yep. Okay, cool. I think I've caught up with the Unity talk then. About what happened in Destiny, definitely the wildest weekend ever. Got lucky in Corito on my second 10 free pulls. That's what we're hoping for. Goody, that's what we're hoping for. We have our other 10 pull right here, right? We're hoping we're gonna get her there. I don't have 54 rolls. I have like 24 here, and I have a lot of gold certs we can swap out, right? So maybe that, but we'll see. They're all evil. Look at my... Yeah, all big companies are typically evil. They need the money. Yato and Nor and 20 pulls. It took me like 30 pulls for Nor. They trolled me. I got 3 5 stars in a row on like single pulls, and none of them were Nor. It was real fucked up. One of my friends said
their husband downloading Elden Ring on loop to do a glitch in Destiny 2. Wait, what? Downloading Elden Ring on loop to do a glitch in Destiny 2. What does that mean? Like, I was just like, what a loser. My altar almost looks like my hot dragonfish. Oh, like Lee, because it's like a quick drop, right? Okay, scrolled up. Now I'm back to current. In terms of rank, yes, but I haven't found all the secrets. Ooh. Oh, is the Moonlight Greatsword in Armor Core 6 Canada? Is that one of the secrets you have to find still? Because that's been a thing. That was in Armor Core beforehand, so I imagine it's probably still in there now, and maybe you have to get that one. I was saying, my altar almost looks like my hot dragonfish. I was saying because we were talking about Lee, right? And I got my last potential of him too. Nice job, Raizune. Nice pot 6. There are 2 of them? Is it like one for the right hand and one for the left hand? Or is it like a short sword and long sword version? Because I imagine in most mech games, it's like, I could see them splitting into a right hand and a left hand variant. Because like you can swap out your hands, right? And it's like, okay, I have a gun on right and sword on left, or vice versa. Or is it like, how are the 2 different versions? That's kind of cool. Google about don't, oh yeah, Google removed the don't be evil, which is the most ominous, terrifying thing. Just like, that's a pretty good clause to have, and they're just like, we're gonna remove that. And it's like, what do you mean you're gonna remove don't be evil? What do you mean you're gonna remove that? You can leave that in there and just like pretend you're doing stuff that isn't evil, but the fact that you're removing it is inherently a red flag that's telling me, oh, you're actively doing evil now. That's kind of fucked up. That's very evil villainy. That's fucked up. One in the normal blue and one in red. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, has evil Sith Moonlight Greatsword. Here, before we do this, of course, we have to do our other version. So let's do these ones right now. So there are reasons to use both. Like, one's for strength and one's for dex. I know that is not at all applicable to Armor Core, but I just thought that's the first thing that popped in my head. I think there's a... Oh, what was it? It was Dark Souls 3 has a mod called Cinders that I remember playing with some friends. And I think Cinders had, like, 6 versions of the Moonlight Greatsword. One for each, like, stat. I might be over-exaggerating. It might have only had 3, one for each of the main, like, magic stats. Because I distinctly remember a holy version of the Moonlight Greatsword, and I was like, that looks cool as hell. So I don't know if it's something like that, but that's kind of cool. We gotta do these first, Raizune. We gotta do these first. Guard supporter caster range, that's nothing. Refresh. Medic supporter caster vanguard starter, nothing. You gotta tease it out, Raizune. You gotta tease it out. I can't give you the satisfaction you deserve. You need to wait for it. Medic vanguard starter defeat defense, nothing. Oopsie. You appreciate it much more after we've like just drawn it out forever, right? And now that we've done that, now we can finally go collect some stuff from the base, right? Because I have a few. I assume that I have like some orders that need. Look at that. I just had to grab a few of these things. I got some clues. By the way, Enforcer's getting a skin. Enforcer's getting a skin. You guys ready to get that skin? I don't know if it's a buy skin or if it's a you get from an event skin though. But Enforcer's getting a skin. I'm not gonna fuck with this. That's a little bit more involved. I don't like it that much either, honestly. I like his default more, but I'm still gonna get it. Like, it's one of those things where it's like the skin isn't fantastic, and also Enforcer as a unit kind of sucks because you can just like Shaw is just better, or if you want Weedy is better, but it's just like I like Enforcer that I'm gonna get it, right? I'm gonna do it for Enforcer. Not that I like the skin, but I'm gonna do it because I like him. I agree with you, Goody. I like the suit much better than it, but I'm still gonna do it for the heart, right? I haven't dived into melee fully, but I'm gonna try running both and see how they work together. Ooh, blue and red. You're gonna be like a General Grievous. I don't know. I was like, who uses 2 lightsabers? And that was the first thing that popped in my head. He uses 4, but whatever. Okay. Did you buy the Palico skin yet? It's likely it won't rerun. I will do that after this. You know what? No, you're right. You're right, Lehiyas. I should go to the store right now, and I should look at the outfit store, and I don't have. He's doing the Snoop Dogg over here, right? He's using the Snoop Dogg over here. I love it. Smoke weed every day, you know? That's a lot of points. Okay, fuck it. Let's do this. Let me think real quick. Yeah, we got this. Fuck! Okay, maybe. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those days. Okay.
A caster. Here to join you simply because I'm.
We got Meteor. Is it Meteor or Meteorite? Meteorite, and we got a token, so that's also not good. So she's a dupe. Yep, she's a dupe. That's unfortunate. Okay, so single pulls. We got a lot of single pulls. Let's do this one first, then we'll do the 10 pulls, right? So we got 44 rolls left. It's fine. I don't have to spend money yet. I don't want to spend money. Let's not spend money because we're gonna get Alter right here. Oh, this is not looking pretty. Okay, now it's looking a little pretty, but it's still kind of bad. Okay, obviously it's not gonna give me on like it wants me to spend money, right? So Wisteria loves motto. But I'm sorry for Wisteria, we're not gonna get another Matoi Maru. Instead we're gonna get Yato Alter right here. This has become quite difficult. Okay. So we have 2 polls. I can do the Annihilation. I haven't done the Annihilation. We can mess with that. That will give us 2.5 polls. That will give us 4 total. And also, I guess we'll do these first before I dip into the gold certs, but that's also a thing, right? I would say, do we do the Annihilation? The Annihilation won't get us to 10 pulls, right? So we're gonna be doing single pulls anyway, so we should just do the single pull now, right? So let's do that. Let's do this first, and then we'll do the gold certs. So this is the guarantee that we're not gonna get anything here. Yes, I do have gold certs, Harmonica. I don't think I have enough to get the last tier, the good one where you get two 10s, but I can get 18 pulls from that if my marine math is serving me correctly. This is gonna be it though, and by it I mean Vermil. Of course I meant Vermil there. Okay, but no, if we go to store, if we go to certs, see, I got a lot. I think that's enough to get to the first one. Probably enough gold certs from spam recruits if you want to. Let's see how far we can get though. We'll do one at a time, right? Because this is the... I don't have enough for this one. This one's like 252, I want to say. I can get up to here though. So grab that. Headhunt. We'll do one at a time because it's all about that suspense, right? Up to rank, that's what I'm saying, Racing. We can get up to rank 4, but we don't need to go up to rank 4 because, again, I'm just that good. You're right. You're right. I had to pull it. So that's on me. That's on me. That look. Matoi Maru, that's a sign of good things to come. The first one, maybe not so much. The second one, though. The second Matoi Maru. That's what they say. They say, one Matoi Maru, solid. Second Matoi Maru, that's a sign of good luck. That's why they say 2 Matois in the hand is worth a Yato altar in the bush. That's what they say. That's what they say. That's the saying. Don't ask me where it came from. I don't know. It's an old Higashian saying, because both Matoi Maru and Yato altar, they're both from Higashi, right? That tracks. Ace knows his lore. But it doesn't matter, because now, again,
2 in the bush, and then we gotta pull slow. We gotta pull real slow, like real slow. Ready? Just grab it. Just grab it like with your entire hand, with your fist, and just. My hand is shaking because I actually am putting a lot of like force on this. Okay. Fuck. I hope this is Matoi. A third Matoi Maru would be like. That'd be fucked up. Another Calcit Ben, that'd be so fucked up. We got it. We got a Calcit last week. I don't know if you probably do. You remember that? Were you there for that? I don't remember. But like, I think I'd be okay with that, generally speaking. It'd be fucked up. If it's gonna give me a 6-star, that's not the thing. I'd rather it be Evan Holes, because I'm still waiting for him. But why so shaky? I'm putting a lot of strength into this, right, Raizune? Look, I'm a fighting pilot. My guns are really pow. Only I can hurt myself because I'm the only one that's powerful enough. Is Superman punched himself? Would he feel pain? That's the questions that we ask here when we get our 4th Matoi Maru. Ugh. This is... You know what I've never understood about Mei? Why is she looking for a penguin? It's right on top of her head. But more importantly, whenever she was talking about this and looking for a penguin, I always thought she was talking about Emperor, and I don't understand that. Like, what's the Mei lore? Is Mei like, does Mei... She's from Victoria. That has nothing to do with, like, Emperor. But clearly, there's, like, a penguin connection here. Why does she have a gun? Who let her have a gun? Why does it do so much damage in IS-2 or 3? She's a really good unit because she's kind of like Cruz. Because she just can kill things with it. It's kind of fucked up. Who gave her that gun? Who gave that penguin that gun? Because maybe... Here's a lore drop for you guys. Mei is not this. This is Mei. You guys can't see my cursor. I didn't realize that. Hold on one second. Scenes, studio. Sources. Game capture with cursor. Turn on, turn off. Hold on one second. There it goes. Can you see my cursor now? You can. We lost Mei though. Hold on. We have to prove a point. Go to Mei. Where is she? Now the question is this creature Mei, or is this Mei up here? I posit that this is Mei. This is the thing that's actually controlling it. Everything, this is all just a facsimile. You know that one Pokemon, Mawile, I think is what its name is? This is the facsimile. This is the real Mei. That's something that Big Rhodes Island doesn't want you to know about, but that's the kind of juicy deets that I give you guys here. Okay, we got 5 more. She's a quack. Ducks don't quack. Penguins don't Ducks do quack. Penguins don't quack. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Check voice lines for answers? No. Because I'm already clicked off that page, Wisteria. I appreciate your input, but we're already here. We have to go. As much as I'd like to derail this, I want to get my pain over with like a band-aid ripping it off. So we're gonna go here, and we gotta keep pulling. But we don't have to pull for much longer because this is our Yato altar. Oh my god. I am... The worst part about this, you know the worst part about this? On a normal banner, right, like, when you pull for Ebon Holes and there's no pity, I'm not like thinking to myself like, oh, I'm so close to pity, I should do something here. In this case, I am close to pity, kind of, in a grand scheme, and it's like, well, Ace, there is a pity, and it's just like, I kind of wish there wasn't a pity, just so I could just like stop. But it's painful. Don't worry about that though, because this is another Matoi Maru. Fuck. Okay, I'm okay with this. I like Podenko. I don't really use her. I think she's an alright unit, but I think she's really cute. I think she's really cute. She's I don't know, she's good. She's just like warm. She looks cute. Okay. What is this? 4th, 5th, 3rd, 4th. But look at that! 2 Podenkos? 2 war crimes? That's a good sign. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Ace, last week you said Tutage. Two Tages was a good sign, and it wasn't. And then you're thinking Ace, literally 5 minutes ago, you said two Matori Mars was a good sign, and it wasn't. So why is two Padinkos any different? Well, dear service crew member, dear unnamed service crew hypothetical member, you know why? That's why. Fuck. God damn it. It's really getting at you, huh? Beanstalk? You know, beans? You know, we... Ecology, right? She's a professional breeder. Maybe she can, like, she knows the ecology. The Monster Hunter event was all about ecology, right? And it's like, the circle of life. Da 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 da. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. It has to be it. It has to be it. It has to be it! It has to be it! It has to be it! I can't. It has to be. See, if you just keep saying it has to be it, eventually it has to be it. It has to be it. Look, you can't. Once you get two Tage, two Matorimaru, two Padenko, and the breeder, that's Exodia. That's the hand. That's. Put that down. Write that down. Write that down. We didn't have to spend the other gold certs. We didn't have to go into our Virginian Prime. We got Yada Walter. We're in there. We're in there. It's done. It's over. Wipe sweat off brow.
Take some.
Oh my god. I'm losing it, guys. I was gonna say take a sip of water, and I went to take the sip of water, but I did it very comically, and all of it just splashed on my face, and I I'm in a lot of pain right now. I didn't. That was good timing on that. Good coordination there. Raizune trying to smack Harmonix's hand off my head. Oh my god. My left hand is wet now because I kind of spat out a little bit. Jesus Christ Almighty. No, I wasn't ready for that. Fuck. Okay, we did it though. We got Kirin Ariata. What's the R stand for? Oh, it's because there are different. There's Kirin R and there's like Kirin S or whatever. I remember that now. Okay. Oh my god, nice. Oh yeah, here for you, Harmonica. An actual drink that I could finish and not make a mess out of myself with. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. We did it. Okay, good luck, Raizune, because apparently it's still your turn. You don't have her. Because you have her, I do this to you. Raizune, it's a limited banner though. You can get if you have enough. Do you have enough? Now build her? I don't want to. I think she's lame. I know she's really good, but I don't care. I wanna build this guy a little bit more, honestly. I'll still build it because she's so good. It's a Gnosis thing, right? It's like, yeah, I know Gnosis is good. I just he doesn't have it. He's missing a certain je ne sais quoi, right? Same thing with Yado. It's like I know Yado Alter is really good, but it's just like I don't know. I would much rather have Kazuya. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather have Kazuya. I don't have any of these. I think I have some fast redeploy though. Nope, don't have any of those either. Well, shit. I guess we're stopped there for now. In the building part. I guess we can do this. Upgrade skill. But that's a lot. 1, 2, 3.
I was gonna say, I was interested in it. I'm more interested in Noir because, like, what you guys were saying about when he does his skill 2, when he jumps in the air, right? Is this, wait, no, is this one where he jumps in the air? Whichever one he jumps in the air, he can, like, hit air units. That's really cool. Or he can, like, block air units or whatever like that. That seems really cool, right? Now, Bill, is she cute? I mean, she is. I can't deny that fact, but she's out of my league. I don't know. I can't describe it. It's just there's something about there's a certain je ne sais quoi. Like even with this and with this and with this, it's just like I still miss the mask, man. I still miss the mask. House bikini skin win. I mean, we do have the I do want to try out the roguelike mode, by the way, Ben. Is that in Arknights? Wait, what? What is that in Arknights? Also, I'll say that in a second, Seth. I fucking hard grinded for everything I can get, and I still don't have her. Oh no! Have you, like, spent your gold stars and everything, too? Oh, no. You need tier 3 salt to E2 auto. Luckily, Wisteria, I'm so glad about this. I'm so glad about this. You can get tier 3 salt from the gacha. I saw this earlier today, and I was like, oh, my God. They luckily put tier 3 salt in the thing. Which is fantastic. In both of those. Because it's for her, right? I like Korn a lot more now that I know his S2 can hit flying enemies, which is cool. So desperate. Okay. Am I on the right thing? I am. Okay. Hit or miss? I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend? I bet it doesn't kiss you. You're gonna find another girl, and he won't miss you. Is that the song? Wait, what? I only knew hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? And it's like a girl doing like Diva or like Jinx cosplay or something. That's all I know. I don't know if that was a song or not. Not tier 3, the gold one. Yeah, the gold one. Either way, that's still in the shop, yeah. Hard grind for everything, I still can't get it. Arknights Global, Sorelli are... Oh, is this... Oh, it's a website? Oh, interesting. Here, let's, do that. Yeah, fuck it. Does this have sound on it? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Mute. What? Mute. There we go. What was this? Oh. Huh. Don't worry about that. Studio. Sources. Game capture off. Right click. Add. Oh no, I can probably do this. Window capture. Switch to this. Turn on? Yeah, and then F11 it. Let's try this out. The ocean has been silent for too long. When it finally awakens and cries out, all will return to silence. Now the ocean is alive, or more accurately, it has come to life. Life within it flourishes, surging along with its currents. There are too many factors that can change the direction of its flow. From the question posed in Salviento, to the warning issued by the Stultifera Navis, from the desperate last stand of the hunters to the meandering path of the wandering survivors. With every single wrong step, the tide will submerge the land beneath our feet in a heartbeat. The ocean eager to devour the entire land. But right now, there is still time. Withered branches continue to grow, and mysterious inscriptions await. Before the telomeres of life weave the threads of the future into reality, we will bring the fight to the ocean. Story presses the minigame. What does that mean? This thing? Oh, this. Oh, that's what you mean. Story press. Gotcha. Got it. Just want to be here for the polls. Peace. Adios, Harmonica. Thanks for popping in. I hope you enjoyed my suffering. Into my elation. I hope you have a good food. Cool. Story press.
As usual, Hypergriff releases events willy-nilly and times not even announcing them. I didn't know this was a thing. Oh no, I have to register myself? Hold on. Where's the thing? Overlay. Yeah, go back here. Turn. Where do I have it? Sources. Turn this one off. I have to go 2 and wallow in my depressing sadness. Aww. I hope your depressing sadness doesn't last too long, Raizune. Don't wallow too hard. Don't hurt yourself. But thank you for tuning in as well. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that my suffering brought you a moment of enjoyment. Send. Email. Where's my verification code? Come on, HK. Come on, Yostar. I know you got it in you. Give me a timer. So it should have sent. Did I spell? Oh, I didn't spell it right. Oh. Add that to the end of it. My bad. I didn't type my email incorrectly. I guess it really doesn't matter. My email is public, but I don't want you guys to see my verification code. What if someone is able to snipe it in like a second? I don't know. So this is like actual like roguelike then? There we go. Resend. There we go. To the correct email address. There we go. Type in code. Log in. Okay, and then sources. Bring that back. Story press. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that sounds very crunchy. Oh, listen how crunchy that sounds. Is that just on my end? There's a crunchiness like factor that's popping in. Roll the die to decide your strength. 5. Your strength is 5. Oh, I feel. Roll the die to decide your I'm losing mouse control. Wait, I don't. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Hold on, I might have to kill this. Given the crunchy sounds and the fact that I lose mouse control, I feel like that might be an issue. That feels like a, I don't know why, but I feel like given our earlier interactions with Arknights and stuff, maybe my computer's just bad, which I'm not gonna say whether or not it is. I thought it was pretty good, but let's just be better safe than sorry. I don't want to have to restart the stream again. I don't like it when I lose mouse control randomly for some reason. I don't trust it. It might have been intentional, but I don't trust it. I do want to try it on my own later. Actually, let me go and grab that link. Maybe when I'm not streaming or something, maybe I can do it. Because maybe like it just has extra like stuff going on, right? And it's just like, ugh. Throw that in my Arknight. That did not. I clicked right click on the link and I hit copy current address, but that did not copy what I wanted it to. Will that work? There we go. Okay, good. Delete that. Who put something in my stream chat? The Kezu. Oh, thank you, Goody. You sent that like an hour and a half ago, but I didn't have that open because that was like, thank you. It is the Kezu. It is the one I was thinking about with the white body with the giant like red lips. When I went to go put that note away, I was like, wait, what? Why do I have a message in my own Discord? Who put this here? There's some story to it, yeah. Someone also said it's a prequel to of IS-3. Is a prequel? It felt like the description that I read kind of felt like it was afterwards. Like, okay, IS3 spoilers for the third ending. The third ending is that Mizuki... Where is it? Here? Yeah, the third ending has Mizuki, like, turning into the ocean or whatever like that. The silence fades, the tides retreat, and being known as Mizuki shall never again return to land, because he, like, becomes one with the ocean. I thought that's what the stuff that I read was kind of alluding to. I guess not. I think this is a cool ass image, by the way. Look at that. This dude just going against the giant Ishar Mala or whatever. That's cool as hell. I love IS-3. I love IS in general. I guess I don't love this one as much because I think Phantom's a bullshit boss, but in general speaking, it's pretty cool. Grab this. I guess from here... Is there anything else? I guess we can look at higher energy originating barrel bomb. Can be manually detonated after deployment, dealing arts damage to the surrounding area and detonating any other nearby high energy barrel bombs. Oh, cool. Phantom is so... I hate him so much. He teleports. He's pretty tanky. He summons other guys. Like, I did the second and third bosses of IS-3. Like, my first... No, the second one I did... It took me 2 tries for the night, but it took me only 1 try for Sculptor. It takes me so long to beat, like, I can still lose to Phantom. I don't know how. Phantom's just bullshit. I kind of hate him. And his entire map with the dudes, like, in a circle. I think I'm better at that part now, but it's just like, he's just so annoying. And, like, everything leaks because he opens up extra pathways. It's just, In the other new game mode, in this thing, I haven't touched this since last week, Ben. I have not touched this since last week. It's fucked up because I haven't played, because I mentioned it earlier. I haven't had like my emulator, and so all I've been doing the past week, as far as Arknights goes, I'll pull it up on my phone. I'll do like the LMD dailies or the LMD like missions, and I'll just close it. And so I haven't gotten to like play because I like playing on my computer when I like want to like actually do stuff. From my experience so far, I still like IS-2 more. I feel like you get random run-ending situations in IS-3 more often. Ooh. I don't know. Now that I've played a lot more, I don't know if I agree with that. Well, maybe I can agree with that, but I also cheat and just take Texas every time I can. And Texas just beats a lot of those situations. If I can make it to the boss, I can win the boss. But yeah, there are certain situations where if you just don't have anyone that can stun, all those low flyers, I guess that's the biggest thing, is if you have someone that can deal with low flying with hovering, you're fine. If you don't have anyone that can deal with hovering, that's the game-ending situation. And outside of that, I think everything else is fine. Because I don't think I've run into anything that's like locked in bad. Dodge can be hard to deal with. Which part has dodge that's hard to deal with? Does Phantom have dodge? If so, that's bullshit. He should not have dodge. But that would explain a lot if he does. That explains a whole lot. I hate Phantom so much, man. You don't even understand. Hovering monsters is how I found about Corn's S2. Ooh, that's fun. Hey. Use dodge when not blocked. Oh, real? Is that how that works? Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that. That might explain a little bit. But then it sucks because if you block him, you can't block him because the first time you block him, he's going to just teleport through it anyway. Which, if it was just like he has dodge when not blocked, but he didn't have the teleport, I'd be fine with that. But it just adds that extra layer of just like, man, this is just a little annoying. And he summons dudes to do AoE, and he gets rid of the roadblocks. He's just got a lot. And there's just the ring around the rosy of the summoners that cast and like do a lot of damage. Like, I think it's better because I've gotten better units now, but it's just like I still hate that. I need to do the other endings in IS-2 though at some point because I haven't done those. Like this, right? I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In this one, I only ever got Phantom. I never got the other two. which is unfortunate because I like the aesthetic of IS-2 a lot more too. It's really cool, the whole, I don't know, phantom play and just like weird troop and everything. That's like, ooh, it's spooky. And I can go back and do these now, I guess. I did a few of these, right? Like, this was the very first one. I didn't get everything here. I did get everything here, though, for Cal. Callus? I didn't even realize this before. It was Palace and Cal. Oh, my God. I remember ABC. And then I think I did this one, too. But I don't think I did anyone after that. I definitely didn't do these last two. I think I did this one recently? I guess not, because I didn't finish it, but... Which is why I brought bait. Bait his skill and then block him. Yeah, getting like a fast redeploy to like bait the skill is good, but it's still annoying. Usually use NTRK and have him teleport through the sun. Oh, that's smart. Because that's an operator with their own like fast redeploy or something like that. And then he's just like between NTRK and the sun. That's perfect. Or yeah, like a fast redeploy like your Texases, your Gravels, that kind of stuff. Let's grab these. Oh, some of them are fatigued operators. I don't deal with that right now. Well, I guess at some point I can start doing these. I guess I have to do them like soon because this ends in like, this ends on my birthday. Wow. Okay, I guess we'll try this at some other. Well, we're not gonna try it at some other point, but I should probably mess with this before the week is up. I think we're gonna end it here for the day. Honestly, I feel satisfied. We did the story. We got the girl, where we got the girl. All right. I think we end this on a win. Look at that. Her trust is already like super far up too. Right? I think we end this on a win. We take this dub and we run. And true damage ignores dodge, which is why Guard Amiya S2 is my go-to for Phantom. I can't wait to get Guard Amiya. Oh, we might be able to do that next week, right? What's next? Do we know what the next event is? Is next week a dead week? I guess the thing is still going on right now. I'll mess with this off stream now that I have an emulator again. And we can either do this next week or we can do the story next week. Oh, it is the rerun then? That's confirmed. When does that drop? Did they announce when that drops? Is that next Thursday or is that on this Thursday? Oh, does it just drop whenever this one ends? Okay. That's fine. It's still a rerun, which we've done, so we can just do the one things on it. Play by ear, actually. I don't know. No dead week, I think, until mid-October. We'll play by ear then for the rerun then. Because we did the rerun. We did the original run of it. I didn't do the EX stages, I guess, technically, but like... We might do main story next week. Just because I want that Guard Amiya, and I want to like progress in the main story a little bit. CC12? Okay. CC12 is fine. CC12 is pretty inoffensive. And then Chapter 12. And then Chapter 12 for me is basically a dead week, so that works. Cool. Oh, these are just the fatigued operators still. Get rid of that. Get out of there. Yeah. That'll work. Yeah. Main story next week, maybe. Question mark, right? Play by ear, but 65% chance we'll do main story next week. Or something else. Tune in. Find out then. CC is also 2 dead weeks. Sometimes. At least one of those, at least one of them isn't going to be a dead week, because at least one is going to be me doing the main CC, right? Just doing like the big challenges, like all in a row. One of them is going to be a dead week, effectively, but it depends. Actually, I forgot where you are in the story now. We are at the part where we're about to fight Mephisto 2. We're about to fight Mephisto 2, like new Mephisto. Because I remember it's a boss stage, and they were talking about the humming and the singing, and I was like, oh my god, Mephisto is humming and singing. We're gonna see Mephisto again! Yeah, we're at that part, we're at that part. Like, Tallulah has lost her friend, and we saw the two Ursus boys come in, debuff, and leave. And then in the present day, we're about to fight Mephisto. That's where we're at in the story. Yeah. Let me think if there's anything else. As far as stream stuff goes, we're playing Crosscode tomorrow, just wrapping some stuff up. And then on Sunday, we'll do the actual, like, in-game stuff. But Crosscode's fun. Crosscode's a good game. Just doing, like, quest wrap-up tomorrow, though. And then on Thursday, of course, that is my birthday. If you feel the need to, if you want to come hang out, I'm doing a free chatting / Q&A little thing. If you want to, I think it's still pinned, probably. There's like the Marshmallow Q&A where you can just submit an anonymous question. I don't think you even have to make an account, right? You can just shoot a question if you feel like it, or a comment, or whatever. I'll be reading those. I'll be doing free chatting, talking about movies, talking about like making sushi, talking about, what was the third thing? Oh, talking about the birthday project that is now not a birthday project. It's like an early October project. All that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, check in. Only other thing is we're doing, and last but not least, we're doing Blue Archive on Saturday on LD Player, because BlueStacks just 100% doesn't work, right? So if you like Crosscode, if you like me, or if you like other gacha games, check those out. But that's all I got for today. With that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you catch you next time. Have I tried the new Google Player? I have not. Let me put that. I can check that out. I can check that off stream. I think LD Player works fine, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Don't fix what's not broken, right? But keep it in mind. Okay. But yeah, with that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to catch you next time. Peace out, everyone.